up, Bunny Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Detective Conan chapters 1137 through 1140. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content. Because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So the last time I covered Detective Conan, we had the weed case, which was so sick. And yeah, Amuro figured out that that Conan is Shinichi. Gotta love how weed brings people together. But anyways, let's get to 1137 for see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled The Light of the Dead. A new case begins. Beware of the winter fire. All right, here we go. Ooh, here we go. So, before I forget this, Detective Conan movie 28, One-Eyed Flashback opens on Friday, April 18th. Like in the upcoming movie, the stage is set in Nagano Prefecture. There, the detective boys come across. See, this is why I read the fan translation and not the unreadable Viz localization, because you don't get shit like this up in there. The Nagano Prefectural Police Headquarters? Aren't we going to ski right now? Why are we going to the police headquarters? Yeah, why? Let Conan kind of explain that for you. The destination is the Nagano Prefectural Police Headquarters, but why, since there's not a case? After Rand called Detective Uhara from the Nagano Prefectural Police... Why am I saying Prefecture Police wrong? It's early. Prefecture Police Department to ask for recommendations for a good inn. Her superiors got excited and said, do drop by the Nagano Prefectural Police headquarters so that we could give Detective Mori a tour of the headquarters as a thanks for all we owed him. But they can't come anymore since the main star of the show caught a cold all of a sudden and Rand is busy nursing him. So we're going there to inform them about that. But why not give them a call? I said the same thing, but he insisted that I go and tell them directly. Isn't that nice, though? I've been wanting to meet the Nagano detectives again for quite a while. Oh, those half-kill and overkill guys. No way, Detective... Now they're at the professional police headquarters. No way, Detective Mori caught a cold, so he and Ranchan couldn't come. Oh, that's too bad. He was doing well until yesterday, though. Still, we already bought the soba he had requested, so take it with you. Oh, that's nice. Soba? Whoa, it's the legendary Shinshu soba that can only be bought here. This is the Katsuchiyo brand. So Shinshu is the old name of Nagano. So many. How lucky. I'm jealous. Don't tell me he made me come all the way here just to receive the soba. Yeah, that's why. We made all kinds of preparations. Would you like to take a tour of the headquarters? Oh, that's so kind of you, but we have plans to go skiing soon. Whoa, are you going to show us around? This is a dream come true. Are you going to treat us to soba after we look around? Well, a tour like this can be fun, too. They sure are in high spirits, aren't they? I think they just want the soba. Then how about you, I'll go to the washroom before we start. Then we detective boys will assemble here after 5 minutes. Detective boys, huh? Well, that brings back memories from when I was a child. We used to do that, right? Mainly searching for dogs and cats. Well, Yui would just follow me and call me around, though. Can't be helped. I was 6 years younger than you, after all. Aw. Oh, like they got to have to play around with the shields and put the helmets on. Oh, that's cute. Oh, they got to play with oh, they got to see the flags and they got to play the instruments too. That's so sweet of them. They didn't have to go all they didn't have to go out of their way to do that. That's really nice of them to do. That was fun. Oh, did they give him a plushie? That was really cute too. That was fun. We must thank Detective Mori for this. We couldn't get, they got, let's see, Qingjiao roasty style stir-fried pork and vegetables, fried white fish with curry, and thick fried tofu with spicy mushroom sauce. I would, like, out of those 3 options, I would totally get C. That sounds really good. If you, oh God. If you are stubborn and have not had or refuse to eat fried tofu, you are stupid. Go try it. Fried tofu is really, really good. And especially like if you have it in a spicy sauce, it's good. That really does sound good. We couldn't get soba though. I knew you wanted the soba! We were supposed to be having lunch in the ski resort's canteen, but who knew we'd be inside the police headquarters? It's fine though, the food here is pretty good too. Who knows? Maybe a case could occur in the ski resort? Yes, taking a tour here kind of makes you want to do police stuff, right? Yeah, we're the detective boys after all. Oh my, you guys are detective boys too? Oh, this is so sweet. You know, like, again, this is really sweet. The people at the police prefecture didn't have to go out of their way to do all this stuff for them either. But, yeah. Then we're the same. Kiyori-chan. Wait, hold on. We're not boys and girls anymore, you know. Dude, hold on a second. Kasai is 29. If he's 29, then I'm 30. Wait, you're not wrong. Kitakura is 29. Bro, if he's 29, then I'm 25. Like, come the fuck on. He is not 29. We've completely become village detectives. What? Hold on a second. Now you're making me feel ancient. Like, what the fuck, man? Why? Why are you making me feel old? You completely become middle-aged detectives, right? Kiori is talking about the old days. We were once boys and girls too, right? And that's Idao Tamaki. By any chance, are you Idao Tamaki-san, the horror influencer? Yes. I knew it! I always watch you on SNS, Compass Detectives Ghost Hunting. Thank you. Compass Detectives, yes, they present haunted spots from every region of the country in an entertaining way on SNS. Obviously social media. But anyways, almost every time it ends with Idao Tamaki-san screaming and running away, though. But why the name Compass? If I'm not wrong, every member has a cardinal direction attached to their surnames, right? Yes. I'm Kitakura, and I'm in charge of filming. I'm Kasai, the manager, and I'm Nanjo. I edit the videos. I'm Idao, the actor. Lately, people have been recognizing me easily, so this time I wore sunglasses, but looks like it didn't help. This hoodie makes it pretty obvious, certainly. Okay, so this is something you do not get in the Viz localization. This is what their names mean. So the Kita kanji in Kitakura's surname stands for north. Sai kanji in Kasai's surname for west. Non kanji in Nanjo's surname for south. And Tao kanji in Ito's surname for east. Like, Viz, for fuck's sake, is it that hard to put translation notes like this in your localizations? Like, it's not that hard to do. It makes your localizations actually readable instead of putting like some made up ass names up in there. I swear. I hope we get more fan translations. Need to come back for like Dan to Dan, and also Worry Dragon needs them bad. Let's see. You said you guys were also detective boys, so that means the 4 of you are childhood friends? Yes. Then in our case, we have one more member. We're a group of 5. Well, actually, we were also a group of 5, but oh, he died 3 months ago because the lodge we were staying at caught fire. Whoa, what? The one who passed away, Nanjo Takehiko, my elder brother. Apparently, the fire was caused by some flammable material that fell on the stove due to the earthquake that took place right before the fire broke out. Chichisuke-san and I were out shopping, so we escaped the danger. Yuta saved Tamaki, who was taking a nap in the living room, but I searched for Takehiko, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Apparently, a rack somehow fell over him, and oh, he was pinned under it. Takehiko-kan was unlucky. You sure about that? I don't know. And then we got a call saying that they were finally able to restore the photos inside the phone that was found scorched black in the burnt remains. So we came here to verify whether it belonged to my brother. Wait, was it your brother's phone? Yes, and inside the phone was... Oh, this picture. Oh. Is that your... all of them together when they were kids. That's so cute. Is that your brother in the middle? Yes, he was the captain of our detective group. Everyone is wearing the same badge. Yes, it was handcrafted by me. It was tough making that for the 5 of us. Oh, they still have it too! That's sweet. We still have it. Look. We've got our own detective badges too. They have transceivers too. Wow, that's so cool. So what's the next haunted spot you are going to visit next? Right here. Filming a video is also part of the reason that we came here to Nagano. The title is A Great Experiment to See If the Light of the Dead Really Appears. Light of the Dead? Yes, I've heard about it. It was an old story told on the prefectural border of Nagano and Shizuoka. They say a flame monster emerges along with an old man on rainy nights deep in the mountains, which even water can't extinguish. And when you try to run away upon seeing that fire, it will chase you endlessly. So, let's see. Okay, I don't like it. You can't run away from it? If I remember correctly, placing your footwear on your head can ward it off, or so they say. That's a relatively more famous yokai called Ronjibi. So what Ronjibi is, or the Old Man's Fire, is a supernatural fire yokai that appears in the Edo period bestiary Ehon Hyaku Monogatari. Again, fantasy translation notes are your best friend. The one we're conducting our experiment on is a rather uncommon apparition. It's a fairy tale about wandering souls who, unable to rest in peace, are attracted to people and things that were once beloved to them in their living days. They light up the candles and incense sticks next to the person who is calling them as a way to let them know that their soul is still here. This sounds very familiar. I see, so you want to try calling the soul of Takehiko-san, who passed away in that fire. Yeah, it might be inconsiderate, but I want everyone to burst into laughter and go, I knew it wouldn't work, and get over Takehiko's death. That's really fucked up. What are you talking about? So you just assume that he won't appear? It's not like a ghost has ever appeared before, you know. Well, we don't plan on broadcasting it if the end product looks too inconsiderate. Where are you going to film your video? In Hakuryu ski resort, since the lodge that burnt down in the fire is close to that place. No, wait, we are going to the Hakuryu ski resort too, the same as us. Then would you let us watch your filming? What do you say? I don't really mind. Well, I think Takehiko-kun would also like it if it were more lively. True. In return, make sure you guys don't make any noise during the filming, all right? Yeah, yes. They have no interest in skiing now, do they? Is this the lodge that burnt down in the fire? Yes, you can't tell what it is. Wait. You can't tell what it is. Oh my god. Good! What it is, what with all the snow piling up, though. Seriously, fan translators have this problem too. But I'm not going to get on the fan translator's case as much as a professional because they're not getting paid to do this. But seriously, please, proofread. That's all I ask. Are you going to film here? There's no way we could shoot here after all. We're going to the edge of the ski resort over there, but secretly. Okay, here we go. All right, are you ready, Tamaki? Yeah, almost ready. Camera, action. Here we go. Hello, everyone. This is Ida Tamaki from the Compass Detectives. Today's theme is a great experiment to see if the light of the dead really appears. The light of the dead are wandering souls who, unable to rest in peace, are attracted to people and things that were once beloved to them in their living days. They light up the candles and incense sticks next to the person who is calling them. The soul I'm going to call now was the leader of us Compass detectives who originally proposed that we visit this haunted spot and who passed away in an unfortunate fire 3 months ago, Nanjao Takahiko-kun. I think I'm going to try calling his life by placing a candle, our detective badges, and his photo here, and covering all of them with a dome-shaped glass. Well then, let's give it a try. Takahiko-kun, 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 please, Takahiko-kun, Takahiko-kun, Takahiko-kun. It's gotten kind of windy here. Takahiko-kun, 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 Takahiko, Takahiko. Hey, Tamiki, Takahiko, let's stop already. Takahiko, Tamiki, please, Takahiko, come to us. Takahiko. Well, he didn't come after all. But then the fact that Takahiko-kun didn't come means that he was able to rest in peace. Hey, Tamaki, your left arm, huh? Whoa! Whoa! It's on fire! Whoa! You gotta be kidding me! The light of the dead manifest? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's set on fire! Holy shit! Oh my god, let's get to 1138. Let's see. And 1138 is titled, The Fire Will Burn Once More. The detective group has lost a member. What remains is a photo full of memories and clues. The detective boys meet the streamers known as Compass detectives. The fire closes in on everyone. Dude, I don't know about you, but I believe in the supernatural. I believe in spirits. I believe in ghosts and all that. And I do believe that that Brian's ghost or spirit or whatnot is watching over me. In some ways, I wish it, like, things would get better for me. But God, like, just why? Anyways, what is the meaning behind this? Oh, sorry. What is the meaning behind this abrupt ignition of fire? Tamaki? Take that hoodie off right away. Put the fire out using the snow. Yes, you. We did it somehow. But wait a minute. Isn't it not supposed to be able to burn out, though? Tamaki, are you all right? You didn't get burnt, did you? No. Although the hoodie was burnt, the shirt I was wearing underneath is fine. I must admit I was surprised. Yes, there's a fair amount of people here doing bonfires, so she might have unfortunately caught a flying spark. But after we heard some story about a fire yokai for a moment there, I thought it really appeared. Wait, what are you guys doing? Well, didn't they say that you can escape the fire yokai if you put your shoes above your head? The hoodie caught flying sparks from the bonfire. Surely this hoodie is made of fleece making it prone to burning, but can it burn to this extent with just flying sparks? Moreover, before it caught fire, he didn't come after all. Tamaki wasn't holding any fire in her hand, right? The sleeves have burns on the outside, and yet they're perfectly intact on the inside, which means someone lit the sleeve on Tamaki-san's hoodie for some reason. But how? Takahiko's soul lit my hoodie on fire to let me know that he's here. That's not true, Tama-chan. If it had gone any worse, you could have burnt to death. There's no way Takahiko knew you would do that. You must have caught fire accidentally. No, it's no accident. The story of the Light of the Dead was true. This video will get a lot of buzz if we stream it on the internet. It totally would. Tell me you're joking, right? Say, by any chance were Takahiko-san who died in the fire and Tamaki-san? Yeah. Oh, they were a couple. I envy them since both Shichisuke and I got rejected by her. I wonder if they murdered him because of being thirsty, I would not be surprised. Well, we could talk about whether we should stream this video or not later. How about we collect these and retreat? A lot of uninvited spectators are gathering here. Yeah, that's right. You guys are wearing the same hoodie. Did you make them yourselves? Yes. So cool. It's to commemorate our channel crossing more than 300,000 subscribers. If my channel crosses like 100,000 subscribers, I will totally start selling merch. I will get, well, obviously, my channel hits 100,000 subscribers. I'll definitely be more financially stable. Hopefully, I'll be financially stable by then so I can freaking afford to make merch. As I've said many a times, because people have asked me about merch before, as I said many a times, if Ryan was still alive, I probably would have had merch by now because he had access to creating merch for me. So, these things happen. Unfortunately, things happen. So, but anyways, it's that. But hell yeah, if my channel, I pray my channel, like, I hate being suppressed by the algorithm. I do. But if my channel, by some miracle, hits 100,000 subscribers, by the time it hits 100,000 subscribers, I'll definitely have merch. Oh, for sure. I should, especially since by the time it does, I'll probably be making a lot more money by then, and I will probably be in a more stable situation, hopefully, but all depends on you guys. I designed it. Huh? Now we're back at the police headquarters. The hoodie caught on fire and it's out at the ski resort? Is it really true, Conan? Yes. The one who caught fire is one of the people related to Nanjo Takahiko-san who died in the fire in the Hakuryu ski resort lodge 3 months ago. What if that fire was arson? From what I recall, the fire was caused by a newspaper that, due to the earthquake, fell from the rack it was placed on to the stove. But speaking of, this case had been briefly assigned to our CID division, Division 1 in Kansha. Inspector Yamamoto and Inspector Morifushi were called in for that. Why? If I'm not mistaken, it was because the skull of the man who died in the fire presented traces of having been hit, which means it could have been a murder? I don't think so, but I'll ask Inspector Yamamoto once he returns. I'll call him Inspector Kachan already. That's a complete leakage of all the investigation information. I can't... it's a manga, lol. Anyways, again, why can't we stream the video from earlier? It's a valuable video that has captured the paranormal phenomenon of the light of the dead. It'll surely create a buzz. No, a trick video by using our members' death will only stir up a storm of criticism online. But it wasn't a trick. Well, there's no helping it if the audience thinks it's a trick. It would have been different if there were a lot of spectators around. You must be aware that the number of our subscribers has gone down lately, right? If it gets viral, we can relax for a while. Tamaki, you think we should stream it too, right? After all, it's a sign that Takahiko came to us. What do you mean by sign? Takahiko-ni is dead. There's no way he can interact with us. He's dead. That's it. Don't keep repeating that he's dead over and over again. I mean, yeah, it's kind of fresh in her mind. You know, she's still getting used to the fact that he's dead. It's probably destroying her inside. Huh? Sorry. Huh? Smoke? There's smoke coming out of Kaori's bag. Huh? Hey, seriously? Quick, take it off. The underside of the hood is scorched. But where on earth did it catch fire? It's Takahiko. Everybody keeps mentioning his name, so he appeared as the lie of the dead. Nah, there's something else going on. Shichisuke, don't tell me you set something up, did you? All in order to make us believe in the ghost story. Both of you, please calm down. Well, I'm getting hungry. How about we calmly discuss this over dinner somewhere else? Yeah, that's right. In that case, how about you join us to the restaurant we plan to go after this? It's a little far from here, so we'll have to drive there, but we can show you the way. Then by all means, then can I drive the Mini? It feels hot in the van since Tamaki always turns up the heater. I can't help it. I get cold easily. But it was super cold in the Mini since the air conditioner is busted. Did you forget I'm the kind to get hot all the time? I can drive with the windows open in the snow after all. Let's go, Conan-kun. Yeah. It's strange. We surely saw the smoke, but there's absolutely no residual heat on the scorch mark. And no, there's no burning smell wafting in the room. Oh my god, wafting in the room. But why? Something sus here. But I was thinking, why are there 2 cars? The big van looks like 4 people could fit in. It's for the characterization. That's the setting for the SNS videos where where Tamaki-san always rides the Mini and travels around the haunted spots all over the country. Tamaki-san might have also been characterized as a clean freak, since she often uses sanitizers in her videos. The one who frequently uses sanitizers is Kiori-san, though. You really love that, Kiori, don't you? Yes. I feel restless if I don't use sanitizer, since I went through a tough time due to influenza a long time ago. Sorry for this, Shichisuke-san. It must smell, right? Shichisuke-san, your face is white as a sheet. For some reason, my stomach doesn't feel good. All because you got tempted and ate the ice cream that Tamaki-chan bought before we entered the lodge earlier. I mean, isn't it the best feeling to have ice cream while staying warm and cozy? So what? Was that my fault? Anyway, I need to go to the toilet. There's a station 1 kilometer from here, so there has to be a toilet there too, right? Then Yuta is in front of us. We'll have to let him know. There's no other way. We have to tell him directly. There's no car running on the oncoming lane, so drive parallel to Yuta's Mini. What's the matter? It's, Shichisuke-san. He has a stomachache, so he wants to stop by the toilet in the station. Roger. Now we have to let the beetle, running behind us know about it, too. No, I don't have time for that. Hold on. Hey, what? The van, just overtook the Mini and went ahead. Hey, Professor, isn't that a fire? What? What the hell? Are you kidding? Whoa! Wait, are you kidding me? Yuta-san! As I suspected, his right hand is on fire. Call the ambulance and the police! Quick! The suspicious fire continues. The case starts to escalate. If this is a human's doing, they're able to control the fire at will, just like an evil spirit. Yeah, it's Shichisuke-san. He's doing it. He's behind all this. It's like they said. They want the story to be true. And here we go, 1139, Unstoppable Fire, Invisible Cause. And 1139 is titled Aftermath of the Flames. The mysterious fire strikes the Compass detectives one by one. When there's a case, it's their time to act. Yuta-san, hang on, Yuta! The third mysterious fire and impending life-threatening crisis. Please wait, I have a few things to ask all of you. Agasa-san, can I ask you to escort them? I'll drive and return the beetle. All right. He looked pretty limp, right? His head was bleeding too. Is he all right? Of course he isn't, huh? Due to the recoil from the car crashing into the tree, his head took a heavy blow from hitting the front glass, making him go unconscious. Yeah, there was no airbag there, so he's in trouble. Well, the injuries could have been minor if he had his seatbelt on. Oh, that's true too! Why didn't he have his seatbelt on? Well, it can't be helped. Moron! In a case, a classic car like that didn't come with seatbelts when it was manufactured or sold. But still, there was no airbag either. They still passed the vehicle inspection without any seatbelts, and it's not a violation to drive without strapping up. Right, Inspector Uhara Yui? Yes, that's concerning. That's so wild, though. In California, I don't think that would pass. I don't think it would pass in most states, really, in the U.S. You would somehow have to get seatbelts installed in there. That's concerning. He was such a good guy. He showed us their badges, too. Hey, wait, it's not like he's dead. So, what happened here, kid? The fact that you called us, too, must mean that it's not a simple traffic accident, is it? What? The driver's right arm caught fire on its own while driving? You guys really witnessed that? Yeah, I saw it as well. Me, too. It looked like Yuta-san got startled by that fire and accidentally crashed the car into the tree, though. Then Yuta-san didn't light himself on fire, right? Was there anything that could have served as a trigger for it? It was right after the car that was running behind the car that was in the accident overtook. But how about we hear the details from those 3 people who were in the car that overtook? Wait, didn't Bro have to go to the bathroom? It's just as those kids said. We were on our way to the restaurant in our vehicles, but it looked like Yuta-san's right arm caught fire after a van overtook Yuta-san's Mini. You sure noticed that it was his right arm? Because Yuta-san had a habit of hanging his right hand out of the window while driving. But why'd you overtake? I drove parallel to Yuta's Mini, which was ahead of us, in order to tell him that I wanted to stop by the station's toilet on the way because my stomach started feeling upset while I was driving the van. But I couldn't hold it in. Well, you're holding it in now! But I couldn't hold it in, so I overtook Yuta's Mini. Do you know what caused the abdominal pain? That might be my fault. I like having my ice cream in a room where the heater is running, so I bought a lot of them, but Suke said that he wanted to have ice cream too, so I shared some with him. So do you still need to, oh, that explains it. You still need the toilet? No, I finished my job in the woods earlier. That fire could have been, caused by a yokai. Yokai? Yes, a paranormal phenomenon called the Light of the Dead. It's where the soul of the dead lights. Conan will be able to tell you if he did the deed in the woods. How much more? I hope he's probably lying. It's where the soul of the dead lights the candle and incense sticks right beside the person who was very dear to them. But you can always, you can run away from it when you put your shoe on your head. A shoe on your head? You filmed that experiment, right? Yes. We didn't film the shoe experiment, though. We have a channel called Traveling Around the Haunted Spots on SNS. We were conducting an experiment where we called the soul of our friend Takahiko, who died in a fire, to see if the light of the dead was real. You're making a video using your dead friend as topic material? That's extremely inappropriate! Yes, that's why we had planned to not stream the video if it turned out to be too crazy, but the light of the dead really came. Here's the video. Please, Takahiko, come to us. Takahiko, you didn't come after all. There's the light. It certainly looks like the fire lit on its own. This is interesting, isn't it? It happened after that, too, when we thought smoke was coming out from Kaori's back. The back of the hoodie I was wearing at the time was scorched. Really? Do you have video of that? It just happened all of a sudden, so I don't have one. I took a video of it. It's on my phone, though. Huh? I felt like something was about to happen, though. It's after the smoke appeared. Here's the video. Quick, take it off. The underside of the hood is scorched, but where on earth did it catch fire? It's Takahiko. Everybody keeps mentioning his name. So he appeared as the light of the dead. Shichisuke, don't tell me you set something up, did you? All in order to make us believe in the ghost story. You had a fight with Yuta-san, right? It's just a light argument. We've been friends since we were kids, so we have fights too. Kaori-chan is the younger sister of Takahiko, who died in the fire, so she's a year younger than us. But the rest of us were classmates from elementary school till high school. Well, can you tell us in detail about the time Takahiko-san died in the fire? It was on a cold day 3 months ago. All of us came to Nagano for location scouting. We had decided to cover the tales of the light of the dead that's been passed down around here for our Traveling Around the Haunted Spots episode. On the night of the day we arrived here, we were all drinking together in the lodge we had rented, but Tamaki-chan got drunk first and fell asleep. Tamaki's asleep now. How about we call it a night? No way, I haven't drunk enough. Then, since we're running out of alcohol, let's go shopping. It may take some time since the store is pretty far from here, though. Then I'll be in the kitchen making some simple snacks. And then while Kaori-chan and Yuta were choosing our drinks in the convenience store, a fairly huge earthquake took place. That was quite a tremble. Yeah, quite a lot. I'm getting worried about Tamaki and Takahiko, so I'll head back to the lodge first. And when I and Shichisuke-san returned after buying drinks, we saw Yuta-san standing in front of the burning lodge holding Tamaki-chan in his arms. After that, we heard from Yuta that he searched for Takahiko too, but couldn't find him. If I remember correctly, he was pinned under the cupboard that had fallen over him. Then last but not least, show us everything you have in your possession. After that's done, you can head to the hospital Yuta-san has been taken to. Starting with Kasai Shichisuke-san. Here we go. Wallet, tissues, handkerchiefs, smartphone, car key, house key, cigarettes, matchbox, and portable ashtray. A matchbox is quite unusual nowadays. I bought it at the roadside station at noon. Actually, I had an electronic lighter, but I lost it somewhere. Electronic lighters are the ones that light cigarettes without making any noise, right? Yes, I'm not good with the child lock on 100 yen lighters. I'm not the best with lighters either. I'm not gonna lie, but who the fuck has a matchbox nowadays either? I will say this though, I am better with matchboxes. I know it's weird, but I'm better with matchboxes than I am with lighters. Is that all? You're not hiding anything else inside the van, right? Not at all. I was drinking coffee while driving, so there's only the cup inserted in the cup holder beside the driving seat. The next is Ito Tamaki-san. Yes. Wallet, handkerchief, tissues, small water bottle, makeup kit, smartphone charger, key case, coin person. A laser pointer? It seems like a quite a powerful foreign product. That's something that Tamaki-san always uses in her videos while traveling around the haunted spots because she gets scared very easily. Wait, there's something there, is what she says while illuminating the place with the laser pointer from a distance. Why would you use a coin purse when your wallet already has one attached to it? Because Tamaki-san loves capsule toys from vending machines, so it's filled with all 100 yen coins so that she could buy them right away wherever she goes, right? That kid knows so much about you. That's really creepy. That's right. Finally, Nanjo Kaori-san. Yes. Wallet, tissues, handkerchief, eye drops, makeup kit, a smartphone, earphones, house key, portable charger, and sanitizer. It has ethanol that is easily combustible. You often use that, right? Yes. I'm quite a clean freak after all. I often lend it to the others too. And the scorched black smartphone inside the plastic bag? This belonged to my brother Takahiko. It was returned to me today at the Nagano police headquarters. This photo was on that phone. Is it Takahiko-san in the middle? Yes, this photo is from 20 years ago, though. Well then, we will have to hold on to your belongings for the time being. I'm leaving the kids and the 3 suspects to you, Uehara. Roger. We'll be borrowing this kid, though. Of course. Well then, let us start gathering evidence. Since the trick, thanks to the information we got earlier, and also the culprit who used that, has all come to light. Ah, it's so cheesy! Huh? Childhood friends? That detective with the broad forehead and the mustache? The one-eyed, strict-looking detective and you? Yes? I can smell a love triangle. I can smell a love triangle! What? No, I'm 6 years apart from Kacha, Inspector Yamato, and Inspector Morifushi, after all. Do those two get along well? Absolutely not! Although it still happens, they had arguments over every little thing. But on sports day, since I was born early in the year, when I was in first grade, Inspector Yamato and Inspector Morifushi were in 6th grade. So the phrase used for born early in the year in Japanese is Haya Umari, which is a system in Japan where children born early in the year, January through March, are considered part of the previous school year. See, this, again, translation notes. Use them. But my class didn't win the first prize in the relay race, so we didn't get a red ribbon. Red ribbon? We got that in my elementary school. Then I was so frustrated that I was crying over that, and then Inspector Yamato and Inspector Morifushi came in. If you want it that badly, I'll get one for you. The red ribbon. I, too, will cooperate to the best of my abilities. Aw. Their baton touch at the time was perfectly in sync. I see, and then you fell for him, right? Huh? For which one? Kacha. I said that's not how it is! Liar! As suspected. This is the only place without any dirt. I found something in the woods, too. Tape in the same color as the mini. Taking a detour to make it straight, if it turns misfortune into advantage. They lured the opponent into a winding road, making it seem like a detour, and attacked the place where they held him up, incessantly turning the situation to their advantage. Yeah, lighting clothes on fire twice was the groundwork to turn this murder plan into a success. And what I found in the mini's glove box was this badge, which is, I suppose, the incentive behind this murder plan, right? Woo! Murder's intent embedded in the memento of a friend. Next chapter, the case resolution. Let's get into this final chapter. But damn! Damn! All right, here we go. And this chapter is titled An Entrusted Memento. Detective badges are his forte. Detective badges became the motive behind the case. What Conan and the inspectors realized is, it's finally over. The inspection of the crime scene. Good work. And what is the condition of Yuta-san who crashed his car into the tree? About that, Kensuke and, Taaki have completed the crime scene inspection. Doesn't he look a bit under the weather? The surgery was successfully completed, but it seems his consciousness hasn't returned yet, and he might not open his eyes at this rate. By at this rate, you mean, are you saying forever? No way! Where's the Dogawa-kan? He stayed behind at the scene with you, right? You should have arrived here before us, though. He might have gone to the toilet. Huh? Are you not feeling well? Besides, what's with those sunglasses and muffler? I suddenly started getting shivers in the middle of the crime scene inspection. For some reason, it feels right when I look at fire or light. That's probably because of the light of the dead, right? No way that's possible. Anyway, have a canned coffee and calm yourself. Yeah, thanks. What? It was on fire! What? What's this fire? Ew, it's gone out. Oh, there's smoke. Coming out from your back. Hey, seriously? Show me your back for a moment. The underside of the hood is scorched. Where the hell did that fire come from? A burning smell, huh? Whoosh! Ah, no, wait, now the muffler, huh? So this really is the Light of the Dead! Making you believe just that is what this trick was about. Conan, but that detective's glove was burning, right? Yeah, that was because he brought his hand closer to the canned coffee. The Inspector Morifushi Inspector Morifushi held out. Brought his hand closer. It's just a canned coffee, though. Have a closer look at it. It's burning. What you can see burning on top of the coffee can is a component called ethanol that is present inside sanitizers. Oh no! I simply poured some of the gel on top of the can and lit it on fire. As you can see, the flames are colorless there. There is no smoke coming out of it, and it is hard to spot, right? But we surely saw smoke coming out of the police officer's back. That smoke can be brought out as many times as you want, like this. See? Oh, the smoke came out again. Concha, quickly take that jacket off. It's not on fire. The cause of the smoke is this coin purse inside the hood! Ah! What's with the smoke? What's with that smoke? There's accumulated water and dry ice inside the coin purse, right? Oh, the water inside the coin purse gets condensed by the dry ice. Turns into very tiny water and ice droplets, and along with the carbon dioxide, it streams out like smoke. No, it's her! This white smoke is heavier than air, so it won't come out of the hood just from being accumulated inside the coin purse. But if you squash it by pressing it against the wall, the accumulated white smoke will be squeezed out, making it look like there's smoke coming out from behind one's back. If you add a scorch mark to the underside of the hood where it's usually not visible beforehand, it's going to create the illusion that the smoke came from burning on the back, isn't it? But the muffler really did catch fire, right? That is because we use this powerful foreign product, the laser pointer, that is. So it was her? But why? When it comes to Japanese products, they only sell lasers with an electrical output below 1 milliwatt. But if you keep shining this foreign-made laser pointer with an electrical output surpassing 10,000 milliwatts on Katsuki-kun's muffler, it will heat up only on that one point. It will heat up only in that point, which will start burning before long. And if the target is a material with a fluffy surface like fleece, even a small flame can cause a flash on the surface, spraying the fire instantly. In other words, the culprit who did it was the one who always had sanitizer at hand, as well as a laser pointer and a coin purse in her possession. It can only be you Tamaki-san. Is that true, Tamaki-chan? No, nonsense. Of course not. I don't know about any sanitizers, components, and stuff. But when my arm caught fire during the filming, I had nothing like that with me, did I? When the rest were making preparations for filming, you had your back turned to us, right? That's when you poured some sanitizer into a small plate and lit it on fire using the noiseless electronic lighter that you had swiped from Shichisuke-san, didn't you? You had placed the small plate in such a way that when you said he didn't come after all, you put your hand down, you could light your right cuff on fire. Oh, that sneaky bitch! After that, the moment everyone's eyes were drawn to the burning hoodie you tossed away, you could have hidden the small plate in the lighter by covering them with snow. Then what about the smoke that came out of Kiori's clothes? Sure, it was me who thrusted Kiori against the wall at that time, but was there a coin purse full of dry ice inside your hood? There wasn't. That's because, quick, take it off. You put your hand inside the hoodie at that time. Oh, pull the coin purse out and hid it inside your sleeve, right? Ah! See, the fact that you hid your hand inside your sleeve can be counted as proof. There's the coin purse! Moreover, one little chance was all you needed to be able to add a scorched mark on the underside of the hood. You could also get your hands on dry ice if you bought a large amount of ice cream. Oh, that is true. And then once you broke the air conditioner in the Mini, you got in the van, stating that you're sensitive to cold and cranked up the heater. This way, you induced Yuta-san, who is sensitive to heat, to drive the Mini the next time you traveled in the vehicles. So if you spiked Shinsuke-san's coffee with laxative, since he was next to drive the van, he gets sick and wanted to go to the toilet, and then he'd have to drive parallel to Yuta-san's Mini to let him know about that. As a result, Yuta-san would have had to open up his window to hold a conversation. And that's when Yuta-san, out of habit, stuck his right arm out of the window, and you shone the laser pointer at his arm, lighting it on fire. Am I right? Dude, that is wild. You know, it's at best 10 to 15 seconds that we ran parallel to him. There's no way I could have lit his arm on fire in that short time. You did not shine the laser at him from the van. You had attached a laser pointer to the Mini's body beforehand so that it could shine the laser at Yuta-san's right elbow precisely the moment he stuck it out of the window. Am I right? Oh my God, lighting him on fire itself would have been enough to shock him, but after seeing your arm catching fire during the filming and the mysterious smoke coming out of Kaori-san's clothes, he must have hugely panicked, thinking that it was the paranormal phenomenon in question, right? Also, Tamaki-san, you made a call earlier while crouching and facing towards the Mini's back. You did that in order to retrieve the laser pointer attached to the car without catching my sight, right? And at that time, you had your sunglasses on in order to keep the laser's light from getting in your eyes by accident, right? Just like Inspector Yamato. We found the tape that was used to attach the laser pointer to the car in the woods. It's probably got your fingerprints on it. The small plate and the electronic lighter have already been discovered from under the snow as well. I do not think you have any further excuses whatsoever, but why did you harm Yuta? Like, you owe him your life for saving you from the fire, and yet, oh, my life, my foot! He's a low-life scumbag who killed Takehiko-kan, my lover. He killed him, my lover! I had a feeling, like, when we saw that panel, I was like, yeah. Those Compass detective badges that I made when we were kids, those are all handcrafted, so they all have subtle differences, but Takehiko-kan's badge was special. Turn the circle from the pot into a C on, turn the circle from the pot into a C on mine, as in C for captain. After the fire, I saw Yuta had that very badge of Takehiko-kan, and I understood everything. He did say that he couldn't find Takehiko-kan in that fire, but actually he found him and let him die! After he stole that badge from Takehiko-kan, who was pinned under the cupboard, maybe he had the intention of stealing me too. I don't think that's true, huh? After all, Yuta-san showed the badge to all of us, saying it was his good friend's badge. Nobody would show off something that they stole from someone else. Yes, they would! They totally would! No, wait, it's the same as that, the sports day relay. Baton? That's right, maybe Yuta-san didn't steal it, but it was entrusted to him by Takehiko-san as a symbol of captaincy. You could make the argument that that's true, like he found Takehiko and passed the badge off to him. That's true, too. That is very, very true. You're kidding me. There's no proof of that. Oh, but there is. This is the 119 emergency call from the day of the fire. This is the Communication Command Center speaking. Is this a fire emergency, medical emergency, or rescue emergency? Everything. Please state your address. Yes, the rescuee here is pinned under a cupboard in the kitchen. Tamaki. Oh, here we go. Tamaki is sleeping under the sofa in the living room. Save her first. You can't lift this rack alone. All right. My jacket that I put on Tamaki has my badge in it, so if something happens to me, I entrust it to you. So he did. Idiot, what the hell are you saying? I'll come right back after saving Tamaki. So wait for me, Takehiko. Ooh, so Yuta-san did meet Takehiko ni. After that, right when the fire department came rushing to the scene of the fire, Yuta-san had just come out holding Tamaki-san in his arms. But apparently the lodge was burning so fiercely that the fire had already gone out of control. So he did, okay. But by the way, there was a trace of being hit on Takehiko-san's head, but it was probably the trace of being hit by the cupboard. Yeah, that makes sense. But why didn't Yuta tell us anything about this? Perhaps he didn't want to put that burden on you, that Takehiko-san prioritized Tamaki-san's life over his own. I can't believe this. What am I going to do? Yuta, excuse me, are you related to Kitakura Yuta-san? Oh, yay! Yuta-san's consciousness has returned. Thank God, really? Well, then before we head to the police station, shall we go meet Yuta-san so you can apologize to him? Yes. 3 days later, huh? Kokoro Oji-san wants to go to Nagano again? Even though he hasn't gotten any better? That's right, after seeing the photo you had collected at the Nagano Prefectural Police Headquarters last night, he is hell-bent on going there and won't listen to me. What up? It's me! Would have received the warm welcome. Oh, you mean this photo? Is this also just the fate of a detective who can't stay still? So the next case is the next chapter we're getting is in April. But this case was really cool. I like this case. I do. I like the connection too about like the passing of the baton. I love that it was like literally, and we saw it how it paralleled in the case, how it was like passing the baton literally and then passing the badge kind of thing. That was really cool. I was like thinking, wait a minute, yeah, maybe this could have been that situation, but no. But damn woman, this case was good. But I really hope something that I am kind of like down about, I'm not gonna lie. I understand why this case happened in the first place, because as of what was said in the first chapter, that it's kind of parallel to the movie. Let me go back to hear what was said on the cover, because I think that's very, very important. It said here, like in the upcoming movie, the stage is set in the Nagano Prefecture, and there the detective boys come across. So, because the movie, when I flashback, opens on Friday, April 18th. So, yeah, I understand why we got this case instead of, like, one related to, that continues where we left off with Amuro. I really hope the next case is one that continues where we left off with Amuro. Because, God, that cliffhanger we got in the last case was just so good. Oh, I really, really, really want that. I really want more. I want to get more cases tied with that. I want to see more of, like, Conan's connection with, like, Amuro and the other police members of the academy. I want them to start, like, realizing, oh, shit, like, that is Shinichi. Because I think once we get more of that, I think that's going to, like, be even closer, get even closer to the Black organization content. That's what I want. I want to get more of that. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it'll be like maybe the next couple of cases we'll get it, but we'll have to. But at the same time, I understand why Aoyama is like this, because Aoyama is on a mission to create the longest manga possible, or longest manga ever. But Aoyama, I gotta tell you, Ippo is winning right now. You gotta beat Ippo, which is almost at 1,500 chapters right now. And you gotta beat Golgo 13. I think Golgo 13 is a lot longer too, if I remember correctly. But yeah, you got a long way to go. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I could see having more filler case chapters until we get to more to the meat and potatoes. But God, I want more Amuro content. I want to see more like cases with Amuro and Conan, and obviously I want to see more. We need to see the Heiji and Kazuha content because we got the ship. I want to see more of them. Damn it! Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Conan content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!